Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well, and we're going to continue with our Action PC Baseball 1966 Red Sox Replay World Series. Pirates and the Twins, Game 4. Twins lead the series 2-1. They took the first 2 games in Minnesota. The Pirates battled back to win Game 3, and now the pivotal Game 4. Can the Twins take a commanding 3-1 lead, or will the Pirates once again be victorious in their home ballpark and tie the series at 2? Jack Dawson is here at the ballpark. Check out that wonderful YouTube channel. Hope all is well. So let's get to the starting lineups and play some baseball. I'll be playing as the American League Minnesota Twins. The Action PC Baseball Sim Engine will be playing as the Pittsburgh Pirates. So here we go. For the Minnesota Twins, playing right field is Tony Oliva. He'll lead things off. Earl Batty will bat second and do the catching. Harmon Killebrew is at third base. He'll bat third. The cleanup hitter is Don Mincher. Jimmy Hall bats fifth. He's in left. Allen is at second. He'll bat sixth. Batting seventh at shortstop, Zolio Versalis. Ted Eulander will be in center. And batting ninth, doing the pitching, is Jim Perry. Jim Perry in 1966 in our replay was 14-5 with a 2.71 ERA. In actuality, 11-7 with a 2.54 ERA. And he gets the start to try to get win number 3 for the Twins. For the Pittsburgh Pirates, Matty Alou leads things off in center field, followed by Gene Ollie at short. Willie Stargell bats third. He's in left. The cleanup hitter, the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. Batting fifth at first base, Don Clendenin. Batting sixth with 2 home runs in this series, playing third, Bob Bailey. Jim Pagliarone once again does the catching. He'll bat seventh. Batting eighth, Bill Mazeroski. And up on the bump for the Pittsburgh Pirates, Steve Blass. Blass in the 66 replay, 10-9 with a 4.20. A lot of burden riding on the shoulder of Steve Blass trying to tie it up here. In actuality, he was 11-7 with a 3.87. So to Forbes Fields we go, and first pitch. 68 degrees, wind 6 miles per hour, right to left. Rain is threatening. Blass on the mound, defensive range is a 7. Behind the plate, say that 10 times fast. Behind the plate, Jim Pagliarone, 5 range, 3 arm, not the best defensive catcher. Bailey's a 4 range at third, so that's below average. Ali at short, Mazeroski at second, excellent range, they're both 10s. Don Clendenin is an 8 at first. Willie Stargell's in left, 3 range with a cannon of an arm, 9. Alou's in center, 4 range, 4 arm. And again, Roberto Clemente's in right, and all you need to know is Roberto Clemente, 10 and a 10. W Vogs 18 is at the ballpark. Check out that wonderful card collecting channel. He asks who's leading the series. The Twins are up 2-1. Minnesota won the first 2 games in Minnesota, and the Pirates picked up Game 3 back at Forbes Field. So a pivotal Game 4 here. Can the Pirates tie it up? Tony Oliva's at bat. Oliva, right fielder, batting .417 in the series, a homer and a ribby. The pitch from Blass to Tony O. Oliva swings, fly ball, deep left field. Stargell going back. He'll make the grab as he hits the dirt on the warning track. 1 out. Now bring to the plate Earl Batty, the Twins catcher, 308 with a ribby. Right-handed batter. Pagliarone sets the target for his counterpart. Pitch homeward bound by Blass. Inside. And it's fouled back. 0-1 count. Batty digs in. Blast nods his head. The leg kick and the pitch. Inside. And Batty rips that to center field. A 1-out single. Batty at first. That brings up Harmon Killebrew, the hammer. 250, a homer, and a ribby. Clendenin to hold Batty on. Alley and Mazeroski for the Pirates, hoping to turn 2 up the middle. Well, let's see how they pitch to Hammerin Harmon Killebrew. The pitch homeward bound to Killebrew. Oh, slide step. Nice move. Batty gets back, shortens his lead up just a bit. Again, Blast looks over. Now he's ready to deal. Killebrew swings, sends that ball deep left field. Stargell on his horse again, reaching up, and he makes the catch in front of the wall. Retreating to first is Batty. Willie Stargell's been tested twice in left, and he's come away with 2 very nice catches. So 2 outs. Batty will be off on contact, and that brings up the first baseman, Don Mincher, 250 with a ribby, left-handed stick. Pagliarone sets up inside. The pitch to Mincher. Slides out over the plate. Mincher lines it to left. Stargell has it. And the side is retired. Willie Stargell gets all 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the first. Scoreless. Due up for the Pirates, who trail in the series 2-1. Alou, Ali, and Stargell, who was magnificent in left, as we just witnessed. Jim Perry on the mound, 7 defensive range. Behind the plate, Batty pretty good, 7 range, 6 arm. Killebrew and Minchner are at the corners. Killebrew's at the hot corner. He's a 3 range. Minchner's at first. He's a 3 range. Up the middle, Zolio Versalis at shorts and 8. And Bernie Allen is a 5 at second. Jimmy Hall in left, who has 2 homers in the series. 5 range, 4 arm. Ted Eulander, 8 range, 4 arm in center. And Tony Oliva, 10 range in right with a 6 arm. And here's Matty Alou batting .500. No homers, no ribbies. Left-handed stick. Ali on deck. Perry picks up the sign from Batty. The pitch to Matty Alou. Line shot to Zolio Versalis, and he makes the snaring catch. 1 down. That brings up Gene Ollie. He's only batting .200. Does have a ribby, though. Pretty good bunter. Corners will move in, as they have pathetic range. So Killebrew in at third, Mincher in at first. Perry's ready to work. Stargell on deck. The pitch to the right-handed batting Gene Ollie. Inside corner. And that's a shot. And it's gone! Gene Ollie just turned on that, and he sends it into the little park past the left field fence, and it's 1-0 Pirates. What a start for the Pittsburgh Pirates. A bippity-boppity boom to the moon by Gene Ollie. Boom goes the ball, and Gene Ollie touches them all, giving the Pirates a 1-run lead. Here's the video of the Ollie blast. That was out of here in a jiffy. 1-0 Pirates. Wind right to left didn't affect that at all. Perry has to regroup here. Stargell's at the plate. Left-handed batting left fielder. Recorded all 3 outs in the top of the first. Clemente on deck. We're hearing that solo shot by Ollie measured .363. The pitch to Stargell. Outside corner. Stargell laces it as he pulls it to the right side. It gets by Tony Oliva, and Stargell's going for 2, and he's going to get there. Took a weird hop on Oliva. He's going for 3. The relay throw! Not in time. Wow, Oliva kind of willy-dillied with the ball, it seemed. And Stargell picked up the third base coach, and he said, "Keep on coming, Willie." 1 out, 1-0 Pirates. Pittsburgh threatening for a second run. Stargell 90 feet away, and here comes Roberto Clemente, 364 in a ribby. Don Clendenin on deck. They'll give up the run for the out. Perry kicks and deals. Inside corner. Base hit to right. Stargell scores. Clemente has a ribby. As his hot hitting continues, 2-0 Pirates. So Perry's been pounding these Pirate batters inside to no avail. That brings up the first baseman, Don Clendenin. Clendenin, 273. No homers, no ribbies. Bob Bailey on deck. He's had 2 bippity-boppity booms. The pitch to Clendenin. Inside corner. Shallow fly ball. Jimmy Hall comes racing in, and he makes the grab. Retreating back to first is Clemente, 2 down. So Perry continues to pound the ball inside, and here comes Bob Bailey, only batting .200, but he has 2 homers and 4 ribbies. Pagliarone on deck. Mincher is going to play behind Clemente with 2 outs. Batty sets the target, the pitch to Bob Bailey. Inside, Bailey grounds it up the middle. Zolio Versalles, diving stop, pops up, races to the second base bag. They force Clemente, but the damage was done in the bottom of the first. The Pirates score twice. The homer by Gene Ollie started it all off. We go to the top of the second, 2-0 Pittsburgh, trying to tie the series at 2. Due up for the Twins, Hall, Allen, and Zolio Versalles. Jimmy Hall, .273, 2 homers, 2 ribbies. Homers have been solo blasts. Blast back up on the bump. The windup and the pitch to Hall. Outside corner, swing and a miss, 1 down. Now bring up the second baseman, Bernie Allen, .333. Left-handed batter. Pagliarone wiggles the fingers. Blast quickly nods his head. He deals to Allen. Allen takes the outside pitch and sends it to right center field. A 1-out single for Bernie Allen. Now bring up Zolio Versalles, tying run. Versalles batting .600 with a ribby. Clendenin holding Allen on. Hit and run. There goes Allen. Versalles swings, and that ball's hit back to Blast, and he bobbles it, and everybody's going to be safe. The conga line moves to second, so Allen's at second due to the error by Blast. I think he was trying to field that ball quickly and turn 2 and end the inning. Instead, he makes an error. Versalles reaches at first. 1 out, 2 on. Ted Eulander comes to the plate, .364 with a ribby. Pirates hoping for a double play ball off the bat of Eulander. Left-handed batter. Allen and Versalles take their leads. Blast takes a deep breath. Perry on deck, the pitcher. He kicks and fires. Outside corner, Eulander swings, grounds it slowly to Ollie. Ollie ranging to his left, fires to Clendenin. That was his only play. It'll be 2 outs, runners at second and third for the pitcher, Jim Perry. Perry's a switch hitter. He'll bat lefty. Perry actually batted .220 in 1966. Well, let's just see what Perry batted in the replay. In the replay, Perry batted .279, so it looks like he can help his own cause here. Choking up a bit on that bat. Blast ready to work. He deals to his counterpart and brother of Gaylord, Jim Perry. Outside corner, swing and a miss, and the side is retired. The Twins threaten but do not score. We go to the bottom of the second, 2-0 Pittsburgh. They trailed 2-1 in this World Series. Due up for the Pirates, Jim Pagliarone, Bill Mazeroski, and the pitcher, Steve Blass. Perry up on the bump to face Jimmy Pags, who's batting .200. The pitch to Pags. Inside corner, swing and a miss. He tied him up on the 0-2, 1 out. Here's Bill Mazeroski. To say he's having a tough series is to be kind. He's 0 for 10. Perry and the Twins hope to make him 0 for 11. Perry nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Mazeroski. Inside corner. Swing and a miss! 2 away. Now bring up Perry's counterpart, Steve Blass. The pitch to Blass. Inside corner. Blast brings his hands in and rips it to right center field. A 2-out single for the pitcher. Boy, you don't want that to happen. Mincher's going to play behind Blast, and that brings up Matty Alou, who's 0 for 1. Alou digs in the left-hander's batter's box. Ali sets up the target. Perry. The pitch. Outside corner. Alou lines it to Bernie Allen. Great reaction. The side is retired. Matty Alou hits it on the screws. All for naught. Top of the third, 2-0 Pittsburgh. Due up for the Twins, the top of their order. Oliva, Batty, and Killebrew if anyone gets on, the cleanup hitter and first baseman Don Mincher. Tony Oliva is 0 for 1. Here's the pitch to Tony O. Oliva swings, line shot, center field. Matty Alou on the move. He makes the catch going to his left, 1 away. Now bring up Earl Batty. He's 1 for 1. Asks for time, now steps back in the box. Pagliarone goes through the signs. Blasts a quick nod of his head. He kicks and fires. Batty, base hit the center. He's 2 for 2. Took that inside fastball, returned to sender. As Blast continues to pound the inside of that plate. Clendenin to hold Batty on. Fairly decent running catcher. And here comes Harmon Killebrew, one bippity-boppity boom away from tying this game. Killebrew's 0 for 1. He flew out to deep left and Willie Stargell. The pitch to Hammerin, Harmon Killebrew. Killebrew fouls it back to the screen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We do it again. The windup and the pitch. Killebrew, base hit left center field. Batty hits second. Will he challenge his Alou weak arm? No, only a 57% chance. We will hold him with 1 out. So first and second, 1 away for Don Mincher. Boy, Mincher would like to break out here. He's only hitting 200 with a ribby. Left-handed stick. Batty at second, Killebrew at first. Blast hoping for the double play ball. Jimmy Pags goes through the signs. Blast. The windup. The pitch to Mincher. Mincher, ground ball. Mazeroski charges. And he tags out Killebrew. Let me go back to that. The ball hit Killebrew. The ball hit Killebrew. Let's watch that over. He is out. Killebrew is out. Everyone else is safe. So Mincher takes Killebrew's place at first. Batty stays put at second. 2 outs, 2 on for Jimmy Hall. He has 2 homers, looking for his third. Blast deals quickly to Hall. Hall, base hit to center. Alou puts a charge on it. They should wave Batty. And he scores. And just like that, the Twins cut the lead in half. Jimmy Hall now has 3 ribbies in the series. 2 outs, 2 on, tying run at second. Mincher, a below-average runner. And that brings up Bernie Allen. Made a nice play at second. He's 1 for 1. Hall, the go-ahead run at first. Allen, left-handed batter. Pagliarone's ready. He sets the target. The pitch to Bernie Allen. Allen swings. Line shot to Clemente. And Clemente has it. Shoestring catch. Twins score 1. We go to the bottom of the third. They've cut the lead in half. 2-1 Pittsburgh. Twins lead the series 2-1. Taking both games in Minnesota. Pirates took game 1 here at Forbes Field. Due up for the Pirates, Ollie, Stargell, and Clemente. If anyone gets on, Don Clendenin. Gene Ollie had a homer. He's 1 for 1. Perry looking for some revenge. He's ready to work. He deals. Ollie swings, ground ball past the mound. Zolio Versalis ranging towards the second base bag. Fires to first, 1 away. Now bring up Willie Stargell. He's 1 for 1. He lined a triple and scored. Perry shakes off Batty. Now he's ready. The leg kick and the pitch to Stargell. Stargell, base hit. And that's going to get to the wall as it splits Eulander and Oliva in right center. A 1-out double for Willie Stargell. Big insurance run at second base for Roberto Clemente. He's knocked in a run today with a single. Now batting .417 with 2 ribbies. Clendenin on deck. First base is open, but you're not going to walk Clemente to get to Clendenin, or would you? And that's what they're going to do. They're going to intentionally walk Clemente to set up the double play ball. They'll take their chances with Don Clendenin, who's only batting .250 with no ribbies. The pitch to Don Clendenin. And he strikes him out. So the decision so far is a good one. But now here comes Bob Bailey, only batting .182, but 2 bippity-boppity booms and 4 ribbies for the Pirates' third baseman. Runners will be off on contact. Pagliarone on deck. Perry picks up the sign. The pitch to Bailey. Tries to jam him. Bailey grounds it slowly to third. Killebrew has it. Fires to Minchner, and the side is retired. Walking Clemente was the right decision. Pirates strand 2. As we go to the top of the fourth, Pittsburgh 2, Minnesota 1. Joining us at the ballpark, SDG Replays. Check out that wonderful YouTube content creator. Had a fun fight up using Glory Days Boxing, an absolutely fabulous game that can be purchased on SidelineStrategies.com. Creator, our good friend Anthony from Bleacher Bums Gaming. He had a wonderful fight between Jack Dempsey and James J. Jeffries. Due up for the Twins, trailing by a run in the top of the fourth, Zolio Versalis, Ted Eulander, and Jim Perry. Versalis is 0 for 1. The pitch to Zolio. Ground ball to Ali. Ali has it. Over to Clendenin. 1 down. Pagliarone hustling down the line to back it up. Now bring up Ted Eulander. He's 0 for 1. Blast deals quickly to Eulander. Eulander swings, grounds it to Clendenin. Waves off Blast, takes it to the bag, 2 away. Pirates throw it around the infield. Two out, space is empty for the pitcher, Jim Perry. Can he get it to the top of the order? And Tony Oliva. Perry was a strikeout victim of Blast. Blast hoping to do it again. Pagliarone sets up inside. Blast rocks and deals. Slides out over the plate. Ground ball up the middle. Ali makes a diving stop. From his knees, throws low, and Clendenin scoops it out of the dirt, robbing Jim Perry of a base hit and retiring the side. What a play by Ali. Bottom of the fourth, Pirates maintain a 1-run lead. It is 2-1 Pittsburgh. Due up for the Pirates, Pagliarone, Mazeroski, and Blast. Jimmy Pags is 0 for 1. Mazeroski on deck, 0 for the world. The pitch to Pags. Fly ball, shallow left, Hall coming in. He squeezes it, out number 1. Here's Bill Mazeroski. He's 0 for 11. They quickly deal to Maz. Inside corner. Ground ball. Zolio Versalis. Long throw from the hole. Out number 2. Mazeroski's misery continues at the plate. Now 0 for 12. 2 out, space is empty for Steve Blass. He's 1 for 1. Matty Alou on deck. Perry looking for a 1-2-3 inning and to keep this game a 1-run deficit. Batty goes through the signs. Perry's ready. A quick nod of the head. Arms down to his chest. The leg kick and the pitch to Blass. Base hit to right. Blass is 2 for 2 as that took a weird hop past Bernie Allen. Inning stays alive. They get it to Matty Alou, the left-handed batting center fielder. He's 0 for 2. Mincher will play behind Blass to give him more range. Perry rubs up the baseball. Now he's back up on the bump. He's ready. The pitch to Matty Alou. How do you do? Base hit, left center field. So some 2-out trouble for the Twins. And Blast, an aggressive base running there, goes first to third. No hesitation around second. Pirates threatening. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. Pirates up by 1, 2-1. Gene Ollie's 1 for 2. His one hit was a homer. Stargell on deck. Again, Perry's off the mound. He asks for another baseball. The man in blue behind the plate complies. Gives the ball to Batty. Batty tosses it out to Perry. Now Perry toes the rubber. He deals to Ollie. Base hit up the middle, and it's 3-1 Pittsburgh. Matty Alou goes first to third, and Ollie has his second ribby. He's now 2 for 3. Pirates trying to tie the series. They are down 2-1. Peter Griffin's at Forbes Field. Hope all is well. So here's Willie Stargell. He's 2 for 2. He's tripled and doubled. Twins begin bullpen action here. On deck, Clemente. Alou at third. Ollie at first. Slide step. They throw over. Mincher. Ollie gets back, and he shortens up his lead. Perry looks to third. Now to first. In at the plate. The windup and the pitch. Stargell. Swing and a miss, and the side is retired, but the Pirates pick up one more. We go to the top of the fifth, a 2-run lead for Pittsburgh, 3-1. Pirates trail in the series 2-1. Top of the order for the Twins, Oliva, Batty, and Killebrew. Tony O is 0 for 2. The pitch to Oliva. And he strikes out. 1 ball, 2 strikes, big swing and a miss. Nasty slider down and away. Now bring up the catcher, Earl Batty. He has solved Blast twice. He's 2 for 2. Pagliarone sets the target. Blast rocks and fires. Batty pops it up. He got jammed left side. Ollie calling for it. That ball is way up there. Ollie waiting for it. And they're hoping it doesn't bring rain. There's a chance of rain. And that's out number 2. 2 outs, bases empty for Hammer and Harmon Killebrew. Killebrew is 1 for 2. Pagliarone sets up inside. The pitch to Killebrew. Base hit to center. He just jumps all over that inside fastball. Keeps the inning alive and brings the tying run to the plate in Don Mincher, who is 1 for 2. He has lined to left and singled. Clendenin holding the slow-footed Killebrew on. Minchner hoping to drive it out of the ballpark and tie up this game. The pitch to Don Mincher. Ground ball to third. Bailey charges, backhands it, pivots, fires a short way to Mazeroski. They get the force at second. The side is retired. Bottom of the fifth, still 3-1 Pirates. Due up for Pittsburgh, trying to expand their 2-run lead. Clemente, Clendenin, and Bailey. Roberto Clemente is 1 for 1. He has singled in a run and then was intentionally walked. Clendenin on deck. Perry deals to the great one, Roberto Clemente. Clemente, fly ball, deep left center. Hall makes the catch, 1 down as it tailed back towards left. Hall had to reach behind him, but he makes the play. Here's Don Clendenin, the first baseman's 0 for 2, right-handed batter. Bailey on deck. Perry looks to jam him. Inside. Strikes him out, he ties him up. Clendenin 0 for 3. 2 outs, base is empty for Bob Bailey. He's 0 for 2. Perry hoping for a 1-2-3 inning and keep it a 2-run deficit in hopes that the Twins' bats will come alive with the sounds of base hits. The windup and the pitch to Bailey. Fly ball, shallow center. Eulander coming in, and the side is retired. Top of the sixth, 3-1 Pirates. Blast back up on the bump. He's going to face Hall, Allen, and Zolio Versalis. Jimmy Hall's 1 for 2 with a ribby. Now has 3 ribbies in the series. The pitch to Jimmy Hall. Base hit to right. He pulls that ball. Clemente has it. Throws it back into Mazeroski. Tying run comes to the plate, and Bernie Allen. Allen is 1 for 2. We're going to play hit and run. There goes Hall. Allen swings. It's a number down to first. Clendenin fields it. Flips to Blast. Did they get him? Did Blast juggle the ball? No. He holds on to it. He shows the man in blue, and they ring up Allen. Hall moves into scoring position for Zolio Versalis. He's 0 for 2. Blast peeks over his shoulder. He rocks and deals to Julio Versalis. Versalis ground ball to Alley. Alley has that short, looks haul back, throws to Clendenin, 2 away. Pirates up by 2. And here comes Ted Uhlaender for the Twins trying to tie it up. Uhlander's 0 for 2. Hall will be off on contact. Uhlaender digs in that left-hander's batter's box, ready to grip and rip. The pitch to Teddy Uhlaender. But Pagliarone wants to make sure they're on the same page, has a word with Blas, and now the pitch homeward bound. Outside corner, Uhlaender grounds it up the middle, past Blas. Mazeroski backhands, pivots, throws to first, and the side is retired. Nice play by Mazeroski as that ball bounced past Blas. Mazeroski quick to get there and finish the top of the 6th. We go to the bottom of the 6th, 3-1 Pirates. Perry back up on the bump, 116 pitches. He's good for about 135. He will face the bottom third of the Pirates order. Pagliarone, Mazeroski, and Blas. Pagliarone 0 for 2 and now batting 167. Mazeroski's 0 for the world, and Steve Blas is 2 for 2. The pitch to Jimmy Pags. Fly ball, deep right center, and that ball is caught! Ted Uhlaender went a long way. He reached out and made the catch, robbing extra bases for Jim Pagliarone. 1 out, and here comes the struggling Bill Mazeroski. He's 0 for 12. They deal quickly to Mazeroski. Base hit to right. That ball tailed out over the plate. They're trying to jam him, and Mazeroski's got to feel good about himself. He finally gets on base with a base hit. That brings up the dangerous Steve Blas. He's 2 for 2. Slide step to first. Mazeroski gets back. Again, the slide step to first. Some boo birds here in Pittsburgh. Todd B is at the ballpark. Hope all is well, my friend. How goes your basketball? Now Perry deals to his counterpart, Blas. 1 out, 1 out. Oh, actually, they take Blas out of the game to go to Manny Mota. That's quite surprising. That's a strange decision. But Blas comes out of the game in the bottom of the 6th. So they're going to turn it over to the bullpen. Manny Mota batting .250 with a ribby in this series. He had the start in Game 3. The pitch to Mota. Base hit to left. I guess they know what they're doing. Mazeroski hits second and puts on the brakes. Station to station go the Pirates. Top of the order now. And Matty Alou, who's 1 for 3. So Mazeroski at first, the pinch hitter Mota. Mazeroski at second, the pinch hitter Mota at first. And here comes Alou, 1 for 3. Perry hoping for the double play ball. He's going to try to jam Matty Alou. I think that's what Batty's telling him. Batty sets the target. That pitch winds out over the plate. Ground ball up the middle. Julio Versalis backhands it. Races to the bag. Steps on it. And Mota upends Versalis, preventing the double play. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. Mazeroski at third. Alou at first. And here comes Gene Ollie. Ollie's 2 for 3. He's homered, grounded out, and singled. Knocked in 2 runs, 1 with the homer, 1 with the single. Twins have bullpen action. This is a big moment here. Do we go to Pete Semino? It's kind of early for Al Worthington. Semino threw 26 pitches in Game 3. We're going to stick with Perry. He's had 2 hits off Perry. On deck is Stargell. They're going to see if Ollie reaches with the pitch around. Down and in. And he walked him. Ollie does not chase. Todd Beasesmoda, one of the all-time great pinch hitters. So bases are juiced for Willie Stargell. And that's it for Perry. They're going to go to the lefty. Oh my God, our only lefty is a guy who threw 2 innings. Jim Rowland. Let's get some starting pitchers in there. Let's see what we got here. Cott, Merritt. We're going to go with Jim Merritt. Lefty's only batted 167, and he threw 144 innings. We're going to go with Merritt. Let's see. Let me cancel this first. Let's see who's on our bench. Who will play center. Val Espino. There's a 3 in center field. Left-handed batter. We're not losing much there at Ulander. Not as good as a hitter, that's the problem. You know what? We just really want to get this out here, and then they're going to go a bunch of righties anyway, so we're not going to go double switch. We're going to bring in the starter, Jim Merritt. Jim Perry's day is done. He can only lose it. He can't win it. Perry's numbers, 5 2/3, 10 hits, 3 runs. They were all earned. A homer off the bat of Ali, 2 walks, 5 Ks. He's responsible for all the runners on. Mazeroski at third, Alou at second, and Ali at first. So here's Jim Merritt, lefty-lefty matchup. Defensive range is a 7 on the mound. Merritt in the replay, we're going to tell you his merits. He was 10-5 with a 2.42 in actuality, 7-14 with a 3.38. So we're hoping for those replay numbers. Stargell digs back in that left-hander's batter's box for this lefty-lefty matchup. Stargell struggled in reality against left-handed pitching. In the replay, he struggled again, batted below 200. Merritt deals to Stargell. No place to put Willie. Bases are juiced. Swing and a miss! And the side is retired. As Merritt pumps his fist and comes off the mound, we'll see a new pitcher for the Pirates. It's going to be Pete Mickelson, the goggled wonder. So Merritt does his job and keeps the bases loaded. Big squander for the Pirates. We go to the top of the 7th, still 3-1 Pittsburgh. They trail in the series 2-1, looking to tie it here. They like the home cooking at Forbes Field. They took Game 3. Now they hope to take Game 4 after the Twins took the first 2 in Minnesota. So we're going to pinch hit for Merritt. Mickelson is a righty. We don't have any good lefties on the bench. Wow. Not a lot of good options here. We have Ron Clark, who had 1 at-bat and had a hit, and it was against a righty. So Ron Clark will come in to pinch hit. Here's Ron Clark. In the replay. He didn't even play in the replay. But yet the computer put him on the roster, as I had nothing to do with the rosters or the lineup. So here's Ron Clark. We're hoping for the best. Mickelson deals to Clark. Ground ball, right side. Clendenin boots it! So Ron Clark gets on via the error, and he's going to hustle to second, pop-up slide, and he's there. Wow, Ron Clark showing a lot of enthusiasm off that bench. The ball trickled away far enough from Clendenin that Clark could race to second, top of the order. Twins will take that. Mickelson should have 1 out, no one on. Instead, no outs. Clark at second. Here's Tony Oliva. He's 0 for 3, and he's due. The pitch to Tony O. Oliva, base hit right center. Clemente cuts it off. Will they wave Clark? They do, and it's a 1-run ball game. So the error comes back to haunt Pittsburgh quite quickly as the overdue Tony O gets a base hit and a ribby. He's now 1 for 4, and that brings up Earl Batty. It's a 3-2 game, no outs. Oliva, a very good base runner at first, is the tying run. Batty, a horrible bunter, is a 7 hit and run. He's going to take, I'm assuming they're going to pitch out here. Nope. There's a ball. That was high. 1 ball, no strikes. Batty to take. Slide step. Oliva gets back. Batty to take again. Inside. Ball 2. Batty's going to take until there's a strike. There's a strike. Batty just shakes his head. He thought it was in the same location. 2 balls, 1 strike. There's the hit and run. There goes Oliva. Batty swings. Ground ball to short. Diving stop by Ali. He pops up, fires to Clendenin. Oh boy, that just robbed a first and third. What a play by Gene Ollie. Now doing it with the glove. Flashes the leather. He's knocked in 2, including 1 with a solo blast. But the tying runs in scoring position for Hammer and Harmon Killebrew. You're not going to walk him. He's the go-ahead run. Mickelson deals to Killebrew. Killebrew. Swing and a miss. It was a mighty swing on the 0-2. Probably would have been a strike anyway on the inside corner. So 2 outs. Oliva will be off on contact. 3-2 Pittsburgh. They trail in the series. 2 games to 1. Top of the 7th. Don Minchner, 1 for 3. Left-handed batter. Mickelson. He's ready to work. The pitch to Don Mincher. Mincher walks. Does not chase the outside pitch. Refused to go fishing. 2 outs, 2 on. 3-2 Pirates. Moment of truth for Mickelson. And here's Jimmy Hall. Hall is 2 for 3 today. He has struck out, singled in a run, and singled in his last at-bat in the 6th. The pitch to Jimmy Hall. Hall, ground ball. Mazeroski up with it. Flips to Ali, who steps on the second base bag, and the side is retired. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Pirates cling to a 1-run lead, 3-2. They play Take Me Out to the Ballpark here, as the fans at Forbes hoping for the series to be knotted 2-2 by the end of this ball. Root, root, root for the Pirates. If they lose, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. As Todd B says, this is I believe a hee-haw reference. Ron Clark played a mean banjo. No, wait, that was Roy Clark. You are correct. Todd B asks, Al, will you be buying any of the 2020 season when it is released? Baseball seasons? Well, I will be buying Action PC Baseball because I like the improvements they always do. But not for the... I very rarely play the season. I actually might not... What I'll do is I'll probably just buy the game with the Great Teams League. I'm definitely getting the basketball game. They did, they sent me the email. It's coming out soon. I'm going to pre-order it. They're going to have the same smooth animation as they have with baseball and football. I'm looking forward to that. I'm not going to buy Strat probably ever again. The one thing I would like to buy from Strat is Card and Dice 1976. And I might buy a Strat baseball season, but not the upcoming. I don't think the upcoming one. It does nothing for me. So I don't think I will be buying it. And I could change my mind, but right now, no. I would say no, I'm not buying any upcoming seasons for baseball. D. Scott Howard. Maury Wills played banjo. Had a nightclub act in the off-season. Nice to join. Nice that you can join us, D. Scott Howard. Hope all is well. So now we need a new pitcher, a bunch of righties coming up. Clemente, Clendenin, Bailey, Pagliarone, Mazeroski, and the pitcher. And now we're going to go with Al Worthington. Only down one. We'd like to keep it a one-run lead. Deficit, excuse me. We used Pete Cimino in Game 3, though he has his full... You know what? We're going to go with Pete Cimino. Pete Cimino will come in. And he'll bat ninth. So Cimino on the mound. So far in the playoffs, 2 innings, 2 hits, no runs, and 2 strikeouts. Here's Clemente, 1 for 2. Cimino rocks and fires it into Clemente. Jammed him with that fastball. Popped up left side. Julio Versalis waving his arms like you just don't care, waiting for the ball to come down in the air. And he makes the catch for out number 1. And here's Don Clendenin. He's 0 for 3. Cimino works quickly to Clendenin. Again, trying to jam him with the fastball, and he strikes him out. Don Clendenin days of misery continues. He's 0 for 4. 2 outs, base is empty for Bob Bailey. He's 0 for 3. Pagliarone on deck. Cimino just mowing them down. He looks in at Batty. He's ready. The windup and the pitch to Bailey. Off speed, base hit, center field. Bailey waited nicely on the off-speed pitch. 2-out single keeps it alive for Jimmy Pagliarone. 0 for 3, now batting 154. The pitch to Pags. Fly ball, center field. Eulander going back to his left, and he snares it. The side is retired. The 2-out single doesn't hurt. We go to the top of the 8th, 3-2 Pirates. Mickelson back on the mound. He will face Allen, Versalis, and Ted Eulander. If anyone gets on, a pinch hitter for Cimino. Todd B says, I'm seriously thinking of adding Action PC Baseball to my stable of games, even though I don't need another. But hey, you only live once. I agree. But it's up to you. I added PC Replay Baseball, and I love it. I still play Strat PC and Strat Card and Dice. But yeah, if you have a game, and it's on sale now, so check it out, Todd. And if you don't want, I would check it out. It's on sale now. And if you rebuy it next year, you get the sales price plus minus $5 for having any prior version. You get minus $5. Here's Bernie Allen, 1 for 3. Mickelson pours it in, and that's ball 4. Tying run at first to the moans and groans of the Pirates fan. Clendenin to hold on Allen. And here's Julio Versalis. And he's not a good bunter. You think we could bunt with him, but let's see what we have for pinch runners. Sandy Valdespino will come into pinch run. That means Rich Rollins will go into play second base. How horrible is Rich Rollins? Oh, we have Cesar Tovar also on the bench. So Sandy Valdespino. Actually, we can save Valdespino. We can just go to Cesar Tovar. Cesar Tovar will pinch run for Allen and stay in to play second. Julio Versalis is going to swing away here. They slide step over. Tovar gets back. Still takes a healthy lead there. He's going to take strike 1. Tovar's going to steal. The throw down by Pags. Safe! Tovar steals. It's an 0-2 count now, but he's in scoring position. He's the tying run. And Julio Versalis is 0 for 3, but he is due, Julio. The pitch, homeward bound to Versalis. Ground ball up the middle, past the mound. Ali has it towards the second base bag. Over to Clendenin, 1 out. Tovar stands at second still. Again, Julio Versalis, not a good bunter. We wouldn't have bunted with 2 strikes anyway. Oh, what happened there? Tovar takes third. Wow. So he waited for Ali to throw the ball, and he was off like lightning. tying run at third. Here's the replay of that. Versailles grounds it past the mound. Ali had to charge it. And as he released, Tovar was already flying towards third. What a gutsy base running move. If he doesn't make it, holy cow, but he made it. To the joy of the fans who have traveled from Minnesota here to Pittsburgh, and those listening on the radio or watching on TV. Now Ted Uhlaender can tie it up. Infield is in. Uhlander's 0 for 3. He's got to find a hole through this infield or a deep fly ball. You don't want to hit it to Stargell or Clemente unless it's very deep. Matty Alou has the weakest arm. Mickelson has to bear down here. He's facing a lefty Uhlaender. Mickelson shakes off Pagliarone. Now he's ready. The leg kick and the pitch to Uhlaender. Ground ball to Clendenin. Tovar will hold. Clendenin throws to the mystery person at first, who's Mickelson. And that's out number 2. Sometimes the animation does not match up, folks. As Todd B says, Dave, Cook always has a huge sale around Thanksgiving, too. Absolutely he does. Those are Action PC games. So 2 outs, tying run at third in Tovar. Chimino will not bat. We go back to the bench. And we're going to go with, we don't have a lot of good hitters on the bench. It's going to be our backup catcher, we pray, who hits much better off lefties. But he's our best bat off the bench, and we pray that no one gets hurt. We don't have another catcher. Someone will be forced to catch if Batty gets hurt. We could go Jim Cott. Cott actually batted .230 off right. You know what? Jim Cott grabs a bat. Here comes Jim Cott to pinch hit. So here's Jim Cott. Cott 0 for 2 when he had his start. He can tie it up here. Tovar's at third, 2 outs. Mickelson deals to Jim Cott, AA. And he strikes him out. The side is retired. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Pittsburgh 3, Minnesota 2. Pittsburgh 3 outs away from knotting the series at 2. Cesar Tovar will play second. Coming in to pitch to face Mazeroski, a pinch hitter for the pitcher Mickelson, the top of the order of Lou, is going to be we don't want to waste Worthington here. Let's go back to our starters. Assuming we'll start Boswell in Game 5. So let's not do that. We're losing. We're going to go to Al Worthington. He hasn't pitched since Game 1, so Al Worthington will come in. Worthington up on the bump. He'll face Mazeroski, 1 for 3, and he's 1 for 13 in the series. The pitch to Maz. Ground ball slowly hit to short. Versailles charges quickly out of his glove. Bang, bang, play at first. Mincher with the stretch. Does Mazeroski pick up his second hit? No! Nice play by Zolio Versailles and Don Minchner to get that big out. 1 out. And here comes a pinch hitter, Jerry Lynch. Lynch is 0 for 2 in the World Series. He's a lefty. Worthington works quickly to Lynch. And he strikes him out. Go grab the bench, Mr. Lynch. Nice knowing you. 2 outs, top of the order. And here's Matty Alou. He is 1 for 4. Worthington picks up the sign. Batty sets the target. Pitch homeward bound to Matty Alou. How do you do? Ground ball to Versailles. Versailles backhands a deep short. Fires a strike to Mincher. We go to the top of the 9th. 3-2 Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh 3 outs away from tying the series. And now the burden has been placed on the shoulders of Roy Face. Face making his first appearance in the series. Looking to get the save. Roy Face in the replay. 3 wins, 7 losses, 35 saves, but an ERA 4.84. In reality, 6-6 with 18 saves, 2.70. So do we see the good Roy Face, or do we see the bad Roy Face? Oliva's 1 for 4 with a ribby. His 1 hit came in his last at-bat. The pitch to Tony O, and he walks. So right now we see the bad Roy Face. Oliva, 97% chance of stealing. He's going to go. The throw down, safe. He's in scoring position. That's now Earl Batty at the plate again. He does not bunt well. He has a 0 bunt rating. That means they will gun down Oliva at third. That's what the percentages would say. Batty's 2 for 4. Let's take a look at Jerry Zimmerman. When I say let's take a look, I take a look and I tell you. Zimmerman is also a dreadful bunter. All right, let's look at Andy Costco. Sounds like he should be able to play. Andy Costco is an average bunter. Dave Boswell is also a horrible bunter. So you know what? We're just going to let Batty swing away. Didn't really want to take him out anyway. I was just taking a peek. Tying run at second, Tony Oliva face walked him, and Oliva turned it into a double as he stole second on the weak arm Jimmy Pagliaroni. The pitch to Batty, 2 for 4. Batty, base hit to center. Alou puts a charge on it. Oliva, 57% chance to score. They put the brakes on Oliva. First and third, no outs. Why do we put the brakes? Because Killebrew's coming up. Killebrew's 2 for 4, and we just need a deep fly ball, and Tony O will tie the game. As D. Scott Howard says, Oliva before the knees went bad. You are correct. Todd B. I met Mazeroski's granddaughter once, didn't know it. Her husband was wearing his jersey, so I asked him if he was a fan. Huh, that's pretty cool. No outs, infield in. Tying run at third in Oliva. Go ahead run at first in Batty. The pitch to Hammer Harmon Killebrew from Roy Face. Killebrew, base hit! We have a tie game! Batty hits second, will not challenge Stargell's arm as he will be gunned out by 4,000 miles. And it's 3-3. Roy Face does not save Face. As the game is tied and a sinking feeling comes over the fans here at Forbes. Go ahead run at second and Batty. Big insurance run, Killebrew at first. Here's Don Mincher. He's 1 for 3. Face again trying to hope to induce a double play ball. The pitch to Don Mincher. Ground ball up the middle. Mazeroski to first. I don't think he stepped on second. They got Mincher at first. Mazeroski's arguing. I don't think he stepped on second. No, he did not. Mazeroski says he did, but replay clearly shows that he did not. So 1 out. Second and third. Batty 90 feet away. The Twins taking the lead. Killebrew at second. Here's Jimmy Hall, 2 for 4. He knocked in a run. He now has 3 RBIs with 2 homers. First base is open. And Tovar, who came in when he pinch ran, and stayed into play second, is on deck. They're going to pitch to Hall, and he strikes out. Oh, Hall a little over anxious on the 1-2. Big swing and a miss on the slider. That brings up Cesar Tovar. Tovar is 1 for 8 in the series. Go ahead run, Batty at third, Killebrew at second. Face takes a deep breath. He's blown the save, but he does not want to blow the game. He kicks and deals to Cesar Tovar. Pagliarone wants to make sure they're on the same page. And now the pitch homeward bound. And Tovar rips that inside pitch to center. 1 run scores, 2 runs score, and just like that, the sounds of silence here at Forbes. The Twins going into the top of the 9th, trailing by 1. Now have knocked in 3. They're now up by 2, 5-3. And that is it for Roy Face. And that smell you smell is Face pooping himself on the mound. The new pitcher, to try to keep it a 2-run deficit, Billy O'Dell, the lefty. What a clutch hit by Cesar Tovar. He takes this inside pitch, as Pagliarone says, jam him, and he turns on it, and he rips it to center. So that 125 batting average, well, Cesar Tovar will sleep a little better tonight with that big hit. With 2 outs, 5-3. Odell's done with his warm-up tosses. The pitch to Zolio Versalis, 0 for 4. That ball gets away from Pagliarone, and Tovar races to second. Wild pitch on Billy O'Dell. 2-2 count to Zolio. Pag sets the target. Pitch homeward bound. And they intentionally walk Versalis now to face another lefty, Ted Uhlaender. So it's a lefty-lefty matchup. Uhlander's 0 for 4. And let's view Sandy Valdispino. I'm not going to have him pinch hit, but I want to see his defensive ratings real quick. He's only a 3 in center field, 7 in left. Okay, I got to remember he's a 7 in left. The pitch to Uhlaender. Pirates. And there it is. Strike 3. Pirates keep it a 2-run deficit. Minnesota couldn't extend their lead, but they pick up 3 in the top of the 9th. They take the lead in the clutch 2-out single by Cesar Tovar. It's now 5-3. Worthington on the mound. He can win it. And that would take the Twins to a 3-1 lead in the series. And that's a commanding lead, folks. It'll be Ali, Stargell, and Clemente to face Al Worthington. So Richie Hall in left is though Uhlander's an 8 range. I might want that range. Richie Hall, maybe we take him out. Valdispino is a 7 range, 3 arm, 984 fielding percentage. Hall is a 970. So Valdispino is going to come in for defensive purposes and play left. We got very good range in that outfield. We give up a little bit with the arm, but Valdispino with better range. Killebrew, wow, he's horrible at first also. Rollins is a 3. We're not losing much here. So we're going to keep it the way it is. I mean, Costco could come into play first. He's slightly better when it comes to range, but he's actually a worse fielder than Minshire. So we're going to keep it the way it is in the infield. Here's Ali, 2 for 3. He's homered and singled in runs. Stargell on deck. Worthington deals to Ali. Ground ball to Tovar. Tovar's up with it. Throws to Minshire. 1 down. Pirates must put a runner on to bring the tying run to the plate. Pirates 2 outs away from going down 3-1. What a comeback for the Twins. Here's Willie Stargell. He's 2 for 4. Worthington picks up the sign from Batty. Clemente on deck. The windup and the pitch. Outside corner. Stargell swings. Laces it down the right field line. But it does not grab chalk. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Stargell in the hole. Worthington. Arms over his chest. He deals. And he strikes out Stargell. Unbelievable. The Pirates are down to their last out. It's Roberto Clemente. Clemente's 1 for 3. Don Clendenin on deck. Worthington rubs up the baseball. He's back up on the bump. He's ready. He kicks and deals. Clemente. Swing and a miss, and this ball game is over. A great comeback victory for the Twins. They win 5-3 as they score 3 runs in the top of the ninth. The final 2 runs knocked in on a 2-out single by Cesar Tovar, who was only hitting 125, but boy, did he do it. Let's go to the box score. The Twins take a commanding 3-1 lead. They can close things up in Game 5 of the series. Box score will be up in a moment, folks. Hope you enjoyed that. And here's the box score. So Jim Perry gets a no decision, 5 2/3, 10 hits, 3 runs. They were all earned. He gave up a homer to Ali, 2 walks, 5 Ks. Merritt came in. That was a big situation. He got Stargell, I believe. I'm pretty sure he struck out Stargell. And then Chimino pitched an inning, gave up 1 hit, no runs, struck out 1. And Worthington gets the win. He pitches the final 2 innings. No hits, no runs, no walks. He strikes out 3. In total, Twins pitching struck out 10. For Pittsburgh, well, Blast was pitching a good game. I mean, he gave up 8 hits, but he was able to spread them out. He only gave up 1 run. It was earned. He struck out 3, walked none, but they lifted him for the pinch hitter who did knock in a run. Then Mickelson went 2 innings, 1 hit, 1 run, as the Twins creeped closer, 2 walks, 2 Ks. Face came in to finish them off, and he was horrible. 2/3 of an inning. His ERA is 40.5. That's how bad he pitched. 3 hits, 3 runs. They were all earned. Walked 1, struck out 1. The clutch hit by Cesar Tovar with 2 outs wins the game for the Twins. Odell went 1/3 of an inning to get him out of the top of the ninth. Batting. Tony Oliva, 1 for 4 with a ribby and a run scored, a walk and a strikeout. Earl Batty, 3 for 5, 2 runs scored. So Oliva's batting .375, Batty .389 in the series. Killebrew 3 for 5 with a run scored and a ribby and a strikeout. He's batting .385. Mincher 1 for 4 with a walk, .250. Jimmy Hall 2 for 5 with a run scored and 2 strikeouts, .313. Val Despino came in to play defense for Jimmy Hall, did not bat. Bernie Allen 1 for 3 with a walk. He's batting .333. Cesar Tovar pinch ran, stayed in to play second, had the game-winning hit as he knocked in 2 with his 2-out single. And he's now batting .222. Zolio Versalis was batting over .600, but he's cooled off. He's 0 for 4 with a walk, now batting .429. Ted Uhlander 0 for 5 with a strikeout, batting .250. Perry pitched, was 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Merritt pitched, did not hit. Clark, the pinch hitter, reached on an error that was costly, would end up scoring. Chimino pitched, not hit. Jim Cott pinch hit. He was 0 for 1. He struck out. And Worthington got the win in 2 innings. Pitch did not hit. The Twins, 40 at-bats, 5 runs, 12 hits, 5 ribbies, 4 walks, 7 Ks. It was enough for a Game 4 win and a 3-1 lead in this 66 World Series replay, coming from my 1966 Red Sox replay. Matty Alou batting .385 for the Pirates was 1 for 5. Gene Ollie 2 for 4 with a homer, a single. He knocked in 2, walked once, scored a run. He's batting .286. Willie Stargell 2 for 5 with a run scored. 3 strikeouts for Willie, though he had a double and a triple. .235. Clemente 1 for 4 with a ribby, a walk, and a K, batting .333. Don Clendenin, horrible day, 0 for 3. 0 for 4, he struck out 3 times, batting .200. Bob Bailey 1 for 4, batting .214. Jim Pagliaroni 0 for 4 with a strikeout, batting .143. Mazeroski finally got a hit. He was 1 for 4. He also struck out. Now batting .071, the hero of the 1960 World Series. Steve Blass, they should have him pinch hit. He was 2 for 2 with a run scored. He's batting 1,000. Manny Mota's 1 for 1. He's now batting .400. He was a pinch hitter. Mickelson pitched, did not hit. Lynch, the pinch hitter, was 0 for 1. He struck out. Face and Odell pitched, did not hit. Face took the loss. Pirates only could muster 3 runs, but it was enough up until the top of the 9th when they gave up 3. They lose 38 at-bats, 3 runs, 11 hits, 3 ribbies, 2 walks, 10 Ks, a double, a triple, and a homer. Player of the game. Let's see who the player of the game is. Cesar Tovar for his clutch 2-out single that won the game. I agree with that. The recap, Pittsburgh scored 2 runs on 3 hits. Ali with a solo homer, 1-0. Then Clemente singled in Stargell, 2-0. Twins would get on the board in the 3rd inning. They scored 1 run on 4 hits. Jimmy Hall singled, scoring the catcher Batty 2-1. Pittsburgh. Then Pittsburgh got that run back on 3 hits. Gene Ollie singled in Blast. That was his second ribby, 3-1. Pirates, but the Pirates would score no more. They had a huge chance with the bases loaded and 2 outs, but failed to score in the 6th when Stargell struck out. We brought in Merritt just to pitch to Stargell. I believe it was Stargell. Then in the 7th, Minnesota pulled it within 1 on a hit and walk and an error. The error was to Clark, and it was a 2-base error as he hustled a second. And the error came off the glove of Don Clendenin. Oliva singled. Clark scored 3-2. Then, in the faithful top of the 9th, that led Pittsburgh down the alleyway of doom, Minnesota sent 8 batters to the plate, scoring 3 runs on 3 hits and 2 walks. Killebrew singled Oliva. The game was tied at 3. Then with 2 outs, Cesar Tovar, who came in to pinch run for Allen and stayed in to play second and was only batting .125, pulled his hands in and singled in the go-ahead runs. 5-3, and that's how the game ended. Earl Batty 3 for 5 with 2 runs. Harmon Killebrew 3 for 5. Gene Ollie for the Pirates 2 for 4, a homer, 2 ribbies, and 2 great plays. Willie Stargell 2 for 5, a double, a triple, but he struck out 3 times and once in a really crucial situation. So there you have it. Pirates go up 3-1. They can close it out in game number 5, which will be up in a couple of days. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. But thank you for your time. Check out all the wonderful content creators in our community. Stay safe. Be smart. God bless. Love you all. You know what's coming. Peace! Minnesota wins 5-3. 1 game away from the World Series.